Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Texas and welcome back to another property tour. Today we're outside of this pre-market listing. We just wrapped up photos for it. Should be on the market in the next couple of days out here in the wonderful Timberwood Park. The address is 27223 Starry Mountain. This home I absolutely love for all of the reasons in which you might not like it, but I love this home. We're going to be priced at $520,000 just on 0.70 of an acre, and absolutely to die for. As we always do, let's start the property tour with the quick look around the neighborhood. So we'll go from right. You can see this property sits on a cul-de-sac. We are up here on a hill, so you can see the property or the Texas Hill Country that way. And we're going right behind the property now. And then of course, up here, that's where that cul-de-sac is. My owners have owned the property for just around 30 years. Again, 0.70 of an acre. Look at this curb appeal. We have rock here, beautiful oaks. Look at those canopies, just gorgeous canopies here. We have the driveway. This is like a 5-car driveway, okay? And it's completely flat, so that is wonderful. We also have double gates down over there, so that's quick access for your RV, for your trailer, for your van, just to bring in equipment, to dig your pool, because we don't have a pool, but we do have a hot tub. So this is just an exceptional piece of property with all of the right things that I absolutely love this house for, including the driveway being nice, long, and flat. Our curb appeal just being so pretty with the canopies of trees, the 2-car garage, the stone, the beautiful manicured landscaping, the roof, and of course, Old Glory right over there. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? So pretty. And we'll just kind of do a little turnaround here, a little 360. And now we're going to show you the street. Look at that driveway. Can't get any flatter than that. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect driveway. So you have 2 ways to get to the front porch area. You can go down this well-manicured walkway to the front porch area, or if you're coming from your garage or just from the side yard here, you can access it through right over here as well. So let's go over here through the well-manicured walkway, because I don't think there's any other way that you should enter this property, right? We have a couple of steps that take us down. Look at this. Just so pretty. So a couple of steps that we take down through, traverse the walkway, and then we're greeted by this very wide staircase here into our porch area. Then again, you can exit right over there as well. And then you can also come and set up some nice outdoor seating over here as well. You can see we already have a swing. We have a couple of stairs that take us down into this portion of the porch. But we already are gifted here this beautiful swing, this hill country living swing. You just come and sit back and enjoy a beautiful summer day, covered patio, or covered porch, privacy. I told him to turn that ceiling fan off, but ceiling fan blowing, Really nice. This is the way you're supposed to live in the Texas Hill Country. Yet here in Timberwood Park, you're so close to everything. It's, you know, hill country, but not, right? Let's go inside the house now, because again, I love this house for all the reasons probably in which you may or may not like it, right? It's a time capsule, and we're gonna start here at the entryway. So as we enter the property, we're greeted with these beautiful hardwood floors. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. And then we have our stairs leading to our second floor there. We have storage there. And then we have our chandelier right here. Off to the right, we're greeted by this very wide staircase going into our sunken living room space, which is outfitted with tile and a fireplace. But before we go over there, let's go to the left, because this is where we're gonna find our dining room. And our dining room is outfitted with our tile. Big dining room space. Love the wood. Look at these wood frames. Look at these door frames right here. So pretty. Right? And then of course the old intercom system. Now you need a little TLC to get that up and running again, but it was operational. And then we have two ways to exit our dining room. Here, we go to our kitchen. Or here, we go back into our entry foyer area down to our living room. I think we're gonna go that way. So out into our entry foyer area, our stairs, our storage, our big wide steps down to our sunken living room. And it's a beautiful, large, open living room space with our fireplace, and then plenty of light source over here on this wall, and then of course the wall behind me as well. I'll tell you about that space here in a minute. That goes up to our breakfast area, but let's take another look at this space from the other side. We have 3 windows looking into our covered porch area, and that's where I was swinging on the little swing out there. Just a massive living room space. And so this space over here is one of our bonus rooms. This was an outdoor space that was enclosed, finished out, and then we have a heating and cooling unit right there that will keep this part of the house nice and cool in the summer, and then nice and warm in the winter. So this square footage is not part of the square footage that you'll see advertised for the property, but in total we have about 1,000 square feet of bonus space. This would be part of that bonus space. This could be your hobby room, this could be kids' playroom, this could be a gym, this could be so many things that you wouldn't have in a home not this one. We have light sources surrounding the entire space. Door, walls, all the way to the wall of windows looking into our living room. Such a great space. So if you're looking for a property with bonus rooms, bonus space, flex space, rooms to kind of create your own separate environments, this house has it. All right, so bonus space number 1, right off our living room. And again, Beautiful living room. Tall ceilings. That goes to our entry. This one here goes to the breakfast. Look at that wood. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Right there. And look at our door frames. Check that out. I mean, you can't find quality like this anymore. Super hard. That's one of the reasons why I love this property. There's so many things about this home that are unique that you just can't find in today's market of cookie cutter properties, or everybody doing the same renovations, black countertop or black and white scheme with quartz countertops, so on and so forth. Look how original this is. Look how unique this property is. This is one of my favorite features here. Look at that. And that actually goes to the storage closet that we saw in the foyer. Isn't that cool? But look at this, check this out, right? That is wood. It is just real quality finishes on this property. And we have the half wall here to our breakfast area, where we're greeted again with these light sources. Just natural light coming in. And with the size of this lot, you have so much privacy. You can literally keep your blinds open all day and be completely private in your own home. That goes into our kitchen, but before we go there, I want to show you this here because the owner has it on the wall. I'm not quite sure how well I'll be able to capture it, but this is the original photo of when they bought the property, and you can see like how it was when they first took ownership. You can see nobody around, and you'll see the drone video, and you can look at the neighborhood today, and it is well developed. But look at that. That was around 30 years ago, and he told me that photo was taken from a plane because they didn't have drones back then. But isn't that so cool? It's very cool. And he got it for $65, that photo, so that's pretty good. Pretty good price. Beautiful. Okay, heading into the kitchen here, again, another feature that you don't see very often is you have your countertop here, and you typically have a higher countertop right here, so you get that bar top here. Here it's like the reverse. You have your countertop, and then you have a lower countertop space here that comes right in that breakfast area. Isn't that pretty? You have your cooktop built in, underlight, overlight. Look at these cabinets. Just, again, the quality, so original, so beautiful, right? I'm a sucker for great high quality cabinets. I'm also a sucker for using all of the space. Look at this corner cabinet here. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure he does. I'm sure you do. But I think it is invaluable. It's always so hard to get things in corner cabinets, but that right there makes it super easy. These pull-out drawers, look at that. So nice. A place for your paper towels, a place for your trash. You have a 60-40 split sink right here, and then another light source looking into your covered patio and backyard. Look how beautiful this is. Your range exhaust fan. Nice, cute island. Perfect place for your microwave and wine. Beautiful countertops. Again, the storage on this in this kitchen is just so pretty. Door, one of the access points to the backyard. I'm not quite sure if I pointed it out, but on that extra flex space off of the living room, there was a door to the backyard as well. Look how beautiful that is. So nice, so pretty. Plenty of space to walk around. You have your refrigerator here. You have built-in microwave here. Over here on your range cooktop was your oven as well. And then these doors here take us into our pantry. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Now we do have stuff we're hiding in here because we just got done taking photos. That door actually leads to the hallway, and that hallway leads to the garage. So coming in from the garage, you can take a shortcut with your groceries into the pantry to either put them away in the pantry or to come directly into your kitchen. Isn't that cool? Love this. Do you remember this? Yes, I do. Look at that. Look at that, so nice. All right, and then we're back over here where we started from, which is the dining room, and we had two ways to get out of the dining room. This one led us to our kitchen, so now we're back in the kitchen space. This is our furnace over here, our air handler. And then over here is our first bathroom. Look at those floors. Beautiful, so we have a half bathroom on the first floor. All the way up. Yeah. And a medicine cabinet. Back to my beautiful floors because I love them. And then over here, again, here we are in the entryway. There's our stairs. There is our dining room. And then over here is that hallway. That's the garage. But here is that entry into the pantry. There we go. And then we have our utility room right here with a sink and then an access to the backyard. So if you're keeping track, that's 3 access points to the backyard, from the flex space off the living room, from the kitchen, and now from the laundry room. And then here is our garage. We're not gonna go to the garage just yet. We have a great hidden features there that I wanna show you. Before we go there, let's go to the second floor because that's where we're gonna find all of our bedrooms. We'll come back out here. We'll cut through the dining room and then we'll head up these stairs. This carpet is so nice. The carpet pad is wonderful. My feet feel like I'm walking on clouds. And then we have a staggered staircase with a nice wide landing. And then we head up to the second floor. So this is our top of the second floor. This is what we're greeted with. A nice little flex space right here. Light source, windows, great space here. To the right is the primary. It's separated from the secondary bedrooms, but we'll start with the secondary. 2 bedrooms right here next to each other with a Jack and Jill closet. Let's go to the right one first. Look at that. Very pretty. Love the light source throughout this entire house. Closet here with some custom shelving to help with storage in that closet. Great carpet, great room. Then this leads us into our single vanity here. And then into our Jack and Jill here. Toilet. Look at that tile. Oh, did I show you the tile in the kitchen? I don't think I did. I'm gonna show it to you. It's my favorite. Shower tub combo. Oh, cannot forget this. And then this for your laundry. Back over here, we're heading into the other bedroom with a single vanity. Again, light source. And a nice large walk-in closet here. Here's the bedroom. Nice, large light source, big bedroom. Now this windows look out into our backyard, but they also look out into our private balcony that is only accessible through the primary. You're gonna die when I show you the primary. It is so massive, tons of space, great amenities to have in a primary bedroom. So here we are, primary bedroom. I'm at the opening, and I'm just gonna pause right here to take you around this entire space. Do you see how big this room is? It's huge. And then we literally have a wall of windows. Just a whole wall in the primary bedroom of windows. And that door takes us to our private balcony. Again, only accessible by the primary bedroom. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah. We had this house to be a coffee bar right here because my wife would just grab coffee and then go to the balcony first thing in the morning. I might do that, but I do like to sit in the dark though, so we'll see. I feel like that might be something she does. Look at this space. Yes, I'll show you what's in that room here in a bit, but again, we're all in the primary, okay? So primary ensuite here. Look at these doors. Oh, this is the tile, not the kitchen. Here it is. Look at this tile. Look at that. Do you see that? Oh, so cute. Two vanities, vanity there. Large walk-in shower there. Soaking tub with your light source above it. Toilet or water closet. And then another vanity here with our knee space. And then we have our storage there. Here's closet number 1. Yes, I said closet number 1. With this large primary, you have to have 2 closets. And then closet number 2 is going to be not there, not there, but there. Look at this. What? Joel, what are we seeing? What are you showing us? I understand. It took me off guard when I first walked the house as well. Here's closet number 2. Look at that. Look at that. So what is this? Another additional space that was used as an office attached to the primary. But this could be really anything that you want. This thing is, number 1, that's a massive desk, but this is a massive space. That even though that is a huge desk, we still have so much space here in this extra room attached to our primary, only accessible through our primary. You have a light source right up here. To me, this is a great, office, great hobby room, great, reading room. This could be your, Zen spot where you meditate. Such a great space up here. And we're in the primary, right? This primary is to die for. Big, massive space here. Second walk-in closet here. Large primary with a sitting room in the primary with a door to our private balcony, and then our primary ensuite with large walk-in shower, soaking tub, 2 vanities, another closet. This is truly a primary suite, an owner's retreat that is just like really highlights the owner and the primary space as the major thought component when building this house. Look at that. Okay, I know you want to go out there. I do too, so let's go. Our private balcony that overlooks our backyard. First, the thing is massive. The thing is wide and it's long. So you can do benches, you can do like any kind of sitting arrangement that you want to out here. I'm at my side yard right now, just looking over the railing. I'm at the furthest end, and I'm just gonna kind of turn you around. One, you see how beautiful my roof is. This roof is gorgeous, but look at that. Oh yes, somebody say yes. Everybody say yes. Isn't that pretty? Again, 0.70 of an acre out here at Timberwood Park, listed at $520,000. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. You hear the wind? Such a beautiful property. We're just shy of 3,000 square feet on the main house. And of course, that doesn't include our extra space, which we've seen so far one of. Yes, only one. We still have more to see. So let's get there. Back into our second floor staircase down to our first floor. And now we're gonna go to that garage I was teasing you guys about. So I'm greeted on my first floor back by my wonderful hardwood floors that I enjoy so much. And now into my garage space where I have a 2-car garage. A whole house vacuum cleaner system, pegboard wall, but then look at this, attached to my garage, so not interfering with my car space, with an insulated garage door, by the way. I have this additional work area in the garage. Water heater, soft water system there, but look at this. Isn't that cool? Joel, that's the extra space? Well, that's one of the extra spaces. There is the other one. Look at this. So park our cars in, we can go into the house, or you can come into your workshop. Look at that, complete, finished out, heating and cooling unit, built-in cabinets, enclosed, because these doors are closed, this door closes, but then this one also opens. So, so now we have our fourth access point to our backyard. All right, I don't want to undersell this space, but look at this workshop space. It's again a great bonus room for workshop, for hobbies, for woodworking, for whatever your heart desires. This is a great space. Classroom setting. And again, access to our exterior here, where we're greeted by all of this beautiful, expensive concrete. So you can put your RV here, your trailer there, your boat there. You got your double doors there. You have your 2 units there. You have your covered exterior patio here. Look at the landscaping, isn't it pretty? And your 2 access points over there for your laundry room and kitchen. And then of course, our hot tub. Look at that. Yes, Joel, we're in Texas. You need a pool. You need a pool for the summers, and you need a hot tub for practically every other time of year, okay? I know this. These windows. Now we have our staggered stairs going down here. Great place here to sit. Windows, windows, house. More stairs coming down, and then this is our fourth access point into that enclosure space here. Let's look at this yard though. Let's look at this yard. Let's come through here and show you the rest of this property. Beautiful trees, well canopied, plenty of space for all of your toys and recreational vehicles. Also plenty of space to put in that pool if you want to put in that pool to be close to the house. You can do it in a variety of locations. Look at that. You have this beautiful storage over here. Again, more storage, more space for hobbies, gardening, lawnmowers, tools. I mean, pick what you want to do and you can do it here. It's our fence line here, all the way back. 0.7, just over 0.70 of an acres. I think we're actually at 0.77 to be honest. Look at that. There's the house way over there. Guys, this is a pre-listing video for this property that will be on the market this week, listed at $520,000 out here in the beautiful Timberwood Park. Okay, we are 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, over 1,000 additional square footage of extra enclosed, heated and cooled space, from our one attached to the living room to our other one attached to the garage. And then of course that primary suite on the 2nd floor with a private balcony, with a sitting room, with 2 closets, and then a whole other attached office space. This is a unique property with the highest quality finishes that you can't get in today's market. Don't wait, call me, come check out this property. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Thank you for watching today's property tour video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like, share, follow, subscribe. Send this to somebody you think this might be a good fit for. Call me or message me directly. Until next time, God bless.